Our first guest has been nominated for 2 Emmy Awards for her role as the Mother of Dragons on HBO's hugely popular show, Game of Thrones. Please welcome Emilia Clarke. Jason Momoa is here. Alfie Allen. Nikolai Coster-Waldau. John Bradley. Richard Madden. So you really are hugely popular because people are naming their kids after your character.
Which is bizarre.
Yes,
it's
Khaleesi.
Bizarre.
Yes. There are a lot of Khaleesi's now.
Yeah, no, there are, and we were at the premiere, and one of the lovely people interviewing me was like, check out this picture, and it was of this gorgeous, maybe 2-year-old with beautiful blonde hair, and they were like, she's called Khaleesi, and I was like, oh, wow,
yeah,
it's a lovely name.
And now they're dressing her like you too. That's
yeah.
And, you know, this is another symbol of making it. People are putting you on, like, tattoos of you on their body.
Yeah, this was a weird one. Because I never look at anything on the internet, but occasionally people show me things. And I saw this, which is on his calf. I mean, of all the places, it's just not the most attractive, you know,
You're
part of
assuming
anyone's.
it's a man. You don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is, you know what, that's true. Mum, did you? And something I didn't know about?
Yeah, that's actually my leg. So your parents must be, I mean, this is huge. It's one thing to go into this business, but to be in such a phenomenon that, I mean, really, this is something that everyone talks about. How do your parents feel about this?
I think they're happy and proud and think I'm doing just about fine.
It really is. I mean, like I said, it's rare that you make it at all, much less to this degree. If I would have taken my jacket off, I probably would have, okay. We're gonna help you raise some money, so, for your fight to end plastic and bottle waste. So we're adding targets to the wall. Each one has a dollar amount. You'll have 45 seconds to hit as many plastic water bottles as you can. All right. Ready?
Okay. Yep, so you go.
Yep, go.
Hey, Andy, you're supposed to help me out here. Oh. Where we at?
We're good, we're good.
I'm out of shape.
31?
I'm out of shape.
And you nominated yourself for an Emmy.
I did. I submitted myself. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was. Thank you so much. One person. Thank you. So yeah, it was rather odd having to. I mean, it was like a 10-minute deadline that I had to submit myself for, and so I think when I heard about the actual nomination coming through, I was in a shop in the West End, and I thought it was like a group nomination for Best Drama or something. Yeah. And my agent said, no, it's an individual one for you. So
had you not submitted, you wouldn't have been nominated.
Dreams come true.
Yes, you made
great.
it. You made it come through. All right, and you have the cutest little dog. I saw a picture. I was going through all the pictures of your life today because that's what I do.
Yeah.
What's this dog's name?
His name is Atta.
And I mean, what a beautiful color that little French bulldog is.
He's a gorgeous boy. He's a gorgeous boy. He's got the same birthday as my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so how old is your daughter and how old is he?
My daughter's 1 and he is 2.
Oh, well, happy
Yeah.
birthday to both of them.
Thank you,
And do you
thank you.
celebrate both birthdays, or do you ignore the dog?
I ignore the dog. I ignore the dog,
Yeah.
and yeah, we just do FaceTimes because he's back in London and I'm back here. So
Well-
FaceTimes with the dog for his birthday. He gets a right treat.
Does he understand when you're doing FaceTime? Does the dog actually see you on there?
Yeah, there's like, I think they have these, like, you know, these kind of doggy hotels that they have. And so, yeah, I
Oh,
put
that's
him up
where
on one
you're
of those,
seeing
and
him.
it's like a 24-hour kind
Yes.
of feed. So
Oh.
it's not really a FaceTime.
Not
I was kind
really,
of
no.
exaggerating a bit. Then I was making myself look
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You're just watching him on a camera that he's in a room.
Yeah, he can hear me though.
Right.
I can't hear him, but he can hear me.
Right, because I've tried to FaceTime with my animals when I'm here and my animals are in Montecito. They don't really fully understand.
What kind of dogs have you got? What animals have you got? Sorry.
Oh, we've got a lot. I don't have time.
Okay.
You know, I'm building a campus in Rwanda, and you
Well,
saw.
they all told me about it. I was there with the UN, and I went to see all these projects. And then at the end of the trip, we went to see the mountain gorillas with this thing called TheEllenShow, which is also a UN project. And then you get out there, and then, of course, everybody talks about you.
Oh, really?
Because you created this amazing continuation of the Dan Fossey work. And,
Right.
and they really needed that help. So I mean, that's...
Oh, that's so
amazing.
good. That's so good. Wasn't that? Have you done that before? Was that your first time?
No, I mean, this is, you go out there, and as you know, you trek through the jungle.
Wow.
Yeah, and that happened.
Yeah, it looked like that silverback was coming at you. Did it?
It
was
actually
it aggressive?
did. I mean, yeah, we came out like 2-3 hours of trek, and suddenly you're there, and this guy, the trekker, he was next to me and said, "Just sit down." And I was watching this beautiful creature, and then, and suddenly it stood up, and it did like that thing where you go, whoa. And then it ran towards me, and they told you, just go down. And I just went, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then yeah, of course, they're so calm, just fine. You sat right in his lunch, so that's why. I just happened to sit on his dinner.
Well, there's lunch all around him.
I know, you would think
You
so.
could have sat on his lunch anywhere around. Yeah, that would be scary. That never happened to me. I've seen the little babies try to do that, which
Yeah.
is adorable. But
know.
to have a silverback do that, that would be your
But also
heart
the
must have been.
fact that you're so close to them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen an animal that powerful in the wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you felt. I mean, you must have done it several times.
No,
but,
I've only done it once.
but it really
Yeah.
stays with you. It
Yeah,
stayed with
it's
me.
life-changing. It really is. There's nothing like being, and they're so gentle and
Yeah.
sweet and smart. And anyway, so they all must have known you there too, because your show is all over the world. Did they?
Well, the gorillas?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
No, in Rwanda, but that was the thing. I didn't expect them to see Game of Thrones, but yes, everyone loved the show, was excited about the new season, and it was surreal. But I have to say, I mean, because I went there with the UN, and I don't know what you guys know about Rwanda, but 25 years ago, this horrible thing happened, this genocide, and I expected to see a country in complete disarray. It's the opposite. They had this tragedy happen, they analyzed it, and they said, well, that must never happen again. So the whole thing is about inclusion. It's about everybody have to come together. 62% of women of parliament are women. 50% of the cabinet are women. I mean, it's an amazing country. And very important.
So for people who haven't seen Game of Thrones, sum it up in 30 seconds. What is it?
Okay, well, that's easy. There's a boy who, there's a clock ticking. There's a boy who's lost his way in life. He needs help, and this guy, Jamie Lannister, helps him. He pushes him out a window. He falls to his ground. He realizes, I have to do something with life. He becomes the three-eyed raven, this magical creature who can foresee the future, look back, and help save the world, and all because of Jamie Lannister, this great guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's how you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some other stuff happens as well.
It's
but-
amazing how you see yourself. And your character, I understand, helped change a fan's life, right?
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
Yeah, I was in London a few years ago, probably after season 3, so a good few years ago now, and a guy came up to me and he said, I just want to say that because of your character and your character's development and the bravery that your character's discovered in himself, I found the courage within myself to ask out the girl that I've been in love with my entire life. And I'd never told her. I was worried about rejection, and I asked her, and then she said that she'd felt that same way about him.
Oh, wow.
And then they were together. And I don't know if they're still together. I hope they are. I mean, please don't blame me if it went wrong. It's not my fault. But that's the kind of thing where, you know, you can talk about viewers, you can talk about how many countries the show's watched in, but when you realise what impact you're making on lives like that, you feel in a real privileged position.
Yeah, and especially because that was not only... that was your first audition. You had never auditioned for anything, and you got this show.
Yeah, it seems so long ago now.
Yeah.
You don't get jobs like that, and, you know, fingers crossed that people had the faith in me that I could do it, and that feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, well, life does happen like that sometimes. It's amazing what surprises are in store. Congratulations, the show is great. You're great on the show.
Thank you.
I'm really happy that you got the job and you could affect other people's lives.
That's really kind.
That's great.
Thank you.
Well, hi. Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Congratulations on the show, on the nominations. Where were you when you got the news that you were nominated?
I was in the studio recording a voiceover for a World War II drama, which was very serious, and yeah, it kind of caught me by surprise. I had to kind of try and bring myself down. It was a lot of adrenaline.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, well, first of all, the show is amazing. So
very much.
And you deserve it. And if you haven't seen Bodyguard, it's incredible. Where are you from?
I'm from Scotland, a little village called Elderslie.
Oh. So, and your family's still there?
My family are all still there, yeah.
They must be so excited.
Yeah, they're pretty excited.
Are you like the most famous person in that town?
William Wallace comes from there, so I think he might win over me. Yeah, Braveheart, I'll do it.
Yeah, but that's really exciting. Okay, so just because it's your first time, I have to tell you we have a, I don't know, it's a tradition here, and we show, for your first time on the show, a shirtless picture. And, but the only one we could find, that's the only one we could find. We could just show the shoulders. I'm sorry, everyone. That's all we have. Oh, there's a little more.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. And then there was a throwback photo that I think you posted, right?
My finest, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be it.
Adorable. Back to your butt. So, are your parents happy about seeing the butt? Or?
No, they're never happy about the butt. And I've made a few mistakes in my time, which is neglecting to tell my mother that there's going to be a sex scene in the show and get a kind of hysterical phone call of, you must tell me and your father. I was watching it at the time, I had a cup of tea, I nearly spilled it. And now she covers her eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be awkward to see that.
Yeah, it's not fun for her.
Yeah, we like it. It's very sexy. You're very sexy in this film. I mean, you really are.
Thank you
You're
very much.
fantastic.